Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about the MCU. We're going to talk about Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi, would you stop that? People are going to start getting annoying with you.
He called himself Sean.
Annoyed with you. I can't even speak.
He called himself Sean.
It's true. He did. You're not technically wrong, but it's... Go ahead.
Anyway, Shang-Chi beating Black Widow. Okay, and then we're going to talk about how the Eternals, which is getting a theatrical release because of Shang-Chi, is going to be the longest runtime. One of the longest runtimes. That's exactly what they wanted.
Because they have too many people shoved into all these new characters. They have to explain.
People in super suits, and every one of them gets an origin story.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna talk about that. Five weird facts about Darth Vader's body.
Don't want to know.
I don't even want to know. We're gonna talk about the Eternals and Shang-Chi. So
it's CBR. I was gonna say it was the CBR. It is.
Yep. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 235,000 subs. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the support. So let's talk about Shang-Chi first. Now, interestingly enough, it has become the top movie of 2021. Not that that's going to take a lot because, the box office has been down. But just to reiterate, everybody, not just Clownfish TV, everybody was saying that it was projected to open way, way lower than it actually did. And it's still, by MCU standards, is not fantastic.
I was going to say that. And now they're all running with this, it beat Black Widow. Well, of course it did, because Black Widow was released split. And it's doing all these numbers, but the numbers aren't terrible for a lot of movies. But for the MCU, they're not great, and it's down to narrative.
Yeah. So this is coming from Screen Rant. Shang-Chi beats Black Widow box office to become the biggest movie of 2021 until Ghostbusters.
But that's not saying much. Of all the handful of releases that came out this year, you're number one.
And they did it without China.
It's like if you have a race and a lot of the big players got sick, and then it was just you and like 5 other people, and like I came in first. I'm just like.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings passed Black Widow at the domestic box office.
Domestic box office.
Also remember, lots of people bought this on Disney+.
They sold a lot of it on Disney+.
To become 2021's highest grossing film. Now, again, for those of you who think we're haters, go back and watch our review. Mm-hmm. Before you get all ass mad and get your panties in a bunch, we actually gave it a pretty okay review.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I thought it wasn't terrible, and I'd watch it again.
Because anytime we mention this movie, I swear to God, we get all the bots.
Bots it's funny. Out. They're like, just watch the comments. It always gets fun. But yeah, I didn't hate it. I actually liked it.
When the bots stopped, though? They actually stopped when Simu Liu got busted for saying some things that people took to be anti-LGBTQ, yes, anti-trans, anti-gay, yes. That's when a lot of the comments, they stopped standing. They stopped standing for him.
But anyway, yeah, so now the narrative is, it's the number one. Yeah, but comparatively speaking, if you compare it for 2021, we'll say it's number one for 2021 standards. That's a huge difference than any other time.
Yeah, so let me see. Where are we at with this? According to Deadline, Shang-Chi is poised to overtake Black Widow in the number one spot. Currently, Black Widow has earned $183.4 million domestically, and Shang-Chi trails it with $183.2. Again, they had Disney Plus money,
right?
Too,
There's a lot of it was on Disney Plus, which is why they're going to probably have to go back and pay her a lot of money, and they've offered to pay her on Disney Plus because the Disney Plus take was a huge part of the money that they had earned.
Yeah. Yep. So it's theatrical exclusivity experiment.
Mm-hmm. The experiment.
The experiment likely played a role in its quick surge to the top. Likely played a role in its quick surge to the top.
There you go.
I can't read.
Reading is fundamental.
It is. It's not fun, though. It's not always fun. Well, Black Widow opened with a pandemic-era record of $80.3 million. Domestically, it saw a steep second-week drop of 67%. It's because people realized the movie kind of sucked.
And they were all just going to Disney
Plus. Theater owners pointed to Black Widow's streaming release as the main culprit since people were able to watch it from home. Shang-Chi was a 54% decrease. 13%, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, point being, if you give people the option to watch it at home and it's cheaper to watch it at home, and it's more convenient to watch it at home, they're going to watch it at home.
Yeah, basically. But even then, the numbers aren't great. For an MCU film,
No.
it's not great numbers. If you're comparing apples to apples, the hype just amuses me greatly because they're just like trying to spin this any way they can as this major win, when in reality it was okay. The scores were okay.
Yeah, but
It's like not the last place, but it's not, that much up from the last.
If we weren't in a pandemic, people would be like, God, that was disappointing.
That was bad. Yeah, if it had been any other time, they'd be like, they saying how bad it was. That's what my take. And the movie itself isn't bad. I liked it.
It's okay. Yeah, it was
I'd
all right.
watch it again. And for me, that's high praise.
Yeah, it was okay. Now the thing, I think Spider-Man is going to destroy everything when it comes out this year, because
agree.
that has just been like
I think Ghostbusters is going to kick some ass too.
Ghostbusters and Spider-Man, I think, are gonna
Spider-Man for sure is
do
going to
really, really well,
kick some major ass.
But now, because of Shang-Chi doing better than expected, now the Eternals is getting a theatrical only release. Now, of the two movies that looked very uninteresting, this one looks significantly less interesting than Shang-Chi. At least Shang-Chi, you could be like, okay, this is like a martial arts movie, and with a Marvel spin, okay, this should be okay. This is like, is this a perfume commercial, a car commercial? What is this?
I think that that people got more excited when they saw Celestials.
Yeah,
and they got more excited about that. But I think to the normie, general public person, they're like, what the hell is this? I think both movies had an uphill battle because people didn't know the characters, but I really felt that Shang-Chi had more demand.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I mean, I'm sure Disney's going to do everything in their power to make sure those numbers for Eternals beats Shang-Chi because they put so much effort into it, whether it be, actual sales or not.
It's going to open big in India because of Bollywood numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're gonna throw everything they can at this one, guaranteed.
But now they're saying it's going to have one of the longest run times. Again, we're introducing 58 new characters in this damn movie.
12, but yeah.
One of every possible gender, race, sexual orientation. One of these guys.
It's a movie for everyone. That's probably going to be for no one.
Yeah, one of these guys probably has 2 dicks. I don't know. Just to make sure that we're inclusive of everybody, including the double dongs out there.
It happens though.
It does happen. I'm dead serious.
I know it does. Kind of jealous.
Are you?
Yeah, because I don't have one at all, or because I don't have 2, or because you don't have 2.
Anyway, let's move on. Moving on. Yeah, so this is going to be longest run time of the MCU. So this is coming from CBR.
Okay, I'm not gonna. There's a joke. I'm not gonna make it. Go ahead.
According to a Russian film distributor bulletin, the upcoming MCU film will be 156 minutes or 2 hours and 2.5 hours.
Crap.
This runtime beats out most other MCU movies, including Civil War, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and Infinity War.
It doesn't beat it by much, because all I kept thinking was the Avengers movies, because they were really long.
Endgame is the only one that's longer, and it was about half an hour longer. But that makes sense because
those movies were long. I was just like, that's not the longest because it's Endgame.
But it's going to be long. Again, we have a lot of characters and concepts to introduce.
Then why do they say it has the longest MCU runtime when it doesn't?
Well, one of.
Okay.
It's number 4. That's like Shang-Chi's one of the biggest.
This is like, here's a non-story we're going to try and make a story out of.
It's CBR. What do you expect?
Okay.
May take hours and 36 minutes to properly communicate Chloe Zhao's superhero epic. Based on the trailer, the story appears to encompass a substantial portion of humanity's time on Earth. Wow. And you can get all that in 2 hours?
Remember history class? I mean, I actually liked history, so for me it wasn't boring. But for a lot of people, history class is very boring. And look, guys, this exciting movie is going to encompass a substantial portion of humanity's time on Earth. It's a history class.
It'll be done as a musical. Mm-hmm. It'll be done. They'll start singing along to like pop tunes, and this will be, it'll be like that god awful Cinderella movie, and then they're gonna have a Bollywood dance number, and they're gonna explain human history to you in song and dance.
No, it's
and
not gonna
ABBA.
No,
they're gonna use some ABBA.
I doubt it, but
they get to Cleopatra. She's a dancing queen,
and
then they're gonna launch into a Bollywood number.
No, it's not. He's making this shit up. Just FYI, in case somebody out there is so dumb they don't understand that.
It's my insider knowledge.
Yeah.
They just haven't been showing you. They haven't been showing you any of this in the trailers because they knew.
You know what? Actually, that sounds like a much more interesting film.
If they made it a musical, holy shit, that'd be kind of. I don't know.
You don't like musicals.
I hate musicals. I know. But I know I'm probably gonna hate this movie too.
I don't know. I haven't seen enough. What I've seen has not been like super enticing. I don't know if I want to sit there for almost 3 hours. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyway, what is the point of this video?
The point of this video is I'm not excited about the MCU.
Okay, you could just start it with that.
And also, I'm wondering who of these Eternals has 2 dongs.
I don't know.
It's this one right here.
Stop. Well,
see how big the smile is?
Stop projecting your jealousy onto
He, she, they, them.
You're projecting your jealousy
multiple,
onto everyone else.
Anyway, that's this character. I see. I don't even know half these characters. This is Dong Lord. We're just gonna make up names. Blue guy, Dong Lord, Dork, Bollywood, Joe.
No, see, that's just being stereotyping there.
No, he's the guy who was doing the Bollywood dance.
I know.
Joe, this looks like Alicia and Susan. People in super suits.
I don't know. Yeah, he gets pissed, but.
All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap this one up. This one went way too long. It was.
Yes, I'm still trying to figure out what your point was. You wanted this video, and I'm still trying to figure out what the point is.
Just to talk about the MCU, but it's really unexciting. There's nothing. The only thing I'm looking forward to is Spider-Man at this point. Mm-hmm. Like even my interest in Doctor Strange has waned significantly.
Really, I still want to see that one. I think because it's supposed to be dark, and I kind of want to see what they do with that.
Musical number.
Dark musical number? Okay.
Yeah, it'll be like Spider-Man, the Spider-Man musical.
Yeah, no. Let's not.
They need to make a movie out of that.
No.
Yes, they do. It had music by U2.
No.
They do. Because they're not getting any younger. If you want U2, you better get to them right now. They're like in the freaking 60s now.
Are you done?
I'm done. I'm going to wrap it up.
Please do.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.